Hello everybody, the subject of our research today is this Ferrari here. This is the Ferrari 599. Of course, the car is not new, but the topic is this. What do you get when you buy, for example, this new Ferrari, which originally cost about €500,000? To be more precise, 400, I think, 20 or 430,000 euros. I think just, if you calculate the cross rate, it would be about $500,000. But we are all used to the fact that when buying a new car in good times, we were given a bunch of maths, some niceties in the form of free trips to the service for some warranty issues, free maintenance. In general, lots and lots of all sorts of interesting things. So, what was included in the Ferrari package exactly in terms of gifts? In short, what do you get for $500,000 when you buy a Ferrari, apart from the car itself? I'm going to show you. Actually, the video's quite short. I think you'll have guessed by now that Ferrari don't usually give you anything. But the high point of all this action, so to speak, is at the very end. I'll show you. But let's order 2010 car, may be wrong. Ferrari 599. And it's a little bit we have tuned. I think you've already noticed. But the mileage is small. In the area there, I think 20,000 kilometers. So, let's go back to our, so to speak, research, to our conversations. What does Ferrari give you for this money? But first of all, the steering wheel. But it's not a gift. It comes with the car. Now I'm showing you the beautiful dashboard. As you've probably realized, Ferrari is a brand where you have to pay for every step. Basically, like a lot of German cars, but here, these seatbelts, he's just shown you. It's going to cost somewhere in the order of €600 each. I mean, there's two of them. They're 4-point belts. Everything is fancy. Everything is sports-themed. Everything is cool, but it costs money. There are no gifts here, but the most delicious thing for later is still a gift. It is enough such, you can say, extreme it will look. Well, answer me just to the question, in general, how far this position of the manufacturer is right or wrong. Again, the position of the seller in this case, the official dealer. Well, in general, of course, the official dealers gave something, but it was not some golden mountains, as, for example, in its time Range Rover, which there gave some trips, something else. I just showed you a case. This is also for money, but this one is free. This one is a folder, a box, with the inscription VIP. I think you've already guessed that there's going to be something significant here, but I thought so too. To be honest, I've had a car with a box like this. At first, thought something from the owners left super interesting. You see here, it's duplicated with an inscription. It's such a leather binder. Everything's great. What do we have down here? Well, at the bottom here, there's a book for the car stereo. And then there's all the stuff that normally comes with a car. Well, you know, it's probably included in the price. It's not a gift. For some reason, the disc here is from a different Ferrari model. Apparently, they're identical. This is a 612 SK Glacier. So what's in this leather binder, leather folder, leather envelope? I'll show you. Pull this little string here, which is also quite beautiful. You understand, $500,000 is still a rather unaffordable sum for most Russians. Anyway, here is this little album. Again with the same logos. So what's written here? It says the details of the car. And the interesting thing is, it's not just a notebook, it's a photo album. Each page is numbered. There are about 8 pages. It captures all the moments of building your car with photos. And this is a gift photo album to you with your car. That's what you'll get as a present with your Ferrari car. Look how it's assembled. This is the body before it's painted. It is interesting to see there are some spackled moments, but in general, everything is Italian, all by hand. Look at the most important thing, the heart of the car. Each photo is lined with a leaf like this. Really, like parental grandparents' photo albums, as it used to be, with the spirit of the past. The car, you understand, is not new. This is what the assembly process looked like. This is how this Ferrari was built. And at the very, very end, there's a whole picture of your car that you're actually being offered to buy. I mean, you've already bought it, but the best bit at the end is a certificate for a guest tour of the Ferrari Museum. And there's a cafe there. It's quite an interesting story. But actually, if you just buy it in the market, this visit, this Ferrari tour, it's worth much less than you spent on this car, even if you take it as a part of the car. But it's very, very small. But as you can see, marketing is everywhere. Well, and in this case, although it seems to me right also in the comments, as you think, buying a car for such money, probably expect something interesting. But on the other hand, if you have such money to buy such a car, most likely you already have everything, and it will be difficult to surprise you with something. Ferrari did not bother, gave a photo album, gave a tour around the factory. And don't deny yourself anything. Well, that's the story. I hope you like it. I'll tell you more. When I bought the Range Rover, there was a lot more interesting stuff in there. Write down what you were given when you bought a new car. I think that's a bit of a nostalgic note. Well, that's where we'll end it. Have a nice Pro Sport. I'm off to work. Let me know in the comments what you're interested in seeing about Ferrari. Bye.